LOL, Seriously is here, back with some more Expeditiously, and we're going to jump into the Expedition 2 redux for Beachhead. And if you saw my clickbait thumbnail, it's FOMO, the fear of missing out, and it's a natural human instinct. We don't want to miss out on stuff, nobody does. And things, there's time. Time exists. We have to deal with the fact that things happen and then they're over and we can't go back and do them again. But FOMO, or fear of missing out, uses a marketing technique, is not my favorite thing. I really dislike it quite a bit, so I don't really like how the expeditions force us to do stuff for limited time rewards. But that being said, this is maybe one of the most important expedition rewards that you can get on a save, for practical purposes at least. There's plenty of expedition rewards that are arguably better for looks and appearances, that sort of thing. There's customizations for your character, customizations for your starships, basically, with unique starship designs, which is pretty cool. But statistically, those starship designs, the Utopia Speeder, the Starborn Runner, all of the Boundary Herald, all of the really cool looking starships are the very minimum of stats that you can get for the type and class that they are. They're all S-class, I think. But if you get a fighter that has a unique skin, this character doesn't have any except the Starborn Runner, so we can look at them. Expedition rewards, we can go not to starships, not to that, we can go to starships, the Wraith, Boundary Herald, so that's a hauler. That, I think, might be an explorer, I can't remember. That's a fighter, and this is what we're going for today. This is possibly the most practical item, except for the thing I'm carrying in my hands. Arguably, these are the two most important expedition rewards you can get. The staff, I believe, is from the Omega Expedition. We can take a look right here. This guy will tell you where everything is from. Almost everything. Alright, we want to go to expedition rewards again, and we want to go, instead of this way, we want to go this way and look at the expeditions themselves. It's around 16, 17. No, it's before these staffs. There's a couple other staffs, but this staff is probably the best. There it is here, Expedition 12, Omega, I was correct. The Omega Expedition gave us the Atlas stuff. If we get that one again, definitely do that one too. As much as I dislike FOMO, you gotta do this one. You gotta do the Omega one if it ever comes back up again, because these are items that are just very practical. The staff has very good stats. It's a staff, first of all. It has the highest damage potential in the game. It's the minimum of a staff's damage potential, but the staff has the highest damage potential in the game. So it's really worth getting. It has a really good set super slot layout. Two here, two here. You can split them up, or you can do like I did and do a full weapon. And it comes with a runic lens, so you can have a double mining beam on it. It's probably the best multi-tool we can get. Similarly, we're going to be going and getting the best frigate we can get, and we're going to take our Corvette save. So this is a save that started with the Corvette. We didn't have any other ship. We're going to bring our ship in with us, so we need nanites. And to that end, we're going to bring in these, because it's not an abandoned universe, and we should be able to get these cashed in right away. As soon as we get to the anomaly, we've got work to do. It's a lot of work. We're going to get to it in a bit, but we're going to prep first. We're going to bring these for nanites as well, just to get them out of my inventory. It's not enough. This plus this, all of that is only like 3,900 nanites, and we need 4,500 just for a milestone in the expedition. That's not enough. This is more than enough by itself, but I'm going to get rid of these two. I'm going to bring this, because not only are we bringing our starship in, I don't want to bring it back out. I'm pretty happy with my Corvette over there. Yeah, so I don't need to copy it back out, but I do want to get a starship inside the anomaly. Whoops, let's look at my inventory. that I can copy out a bunch of times and sell right away without having to trade to somebody else, because Corvettes you need to trade to people. I don't need to copy my Corvette out, so we're going to bring this in and try to get an interceptor during the expedition. But that's about it. I might bring these, because this character can make them outside the expedition, because it's from the Corvette save, but it probably won't be able to make them inside the expedition, because it's a unique instance of this save. I'm not installing these yet. No point until we're out. We might get more of them during the expedition. I didn't look at the rewards, I just looked at what we need to do of the ones we can see. And nanites is the only thing I can think to bring, except the basic stuff like fuel. So let's get packing. Let's get some stuff in here. Go to our character, just to get them out of the way. Let's bring these 5. They don't stack. Do I have 6 of these or just 5? I think 5 is good. We can use them at, we probably won't, probably forget to do it. We could use them at the rendezvous. I'm not going to bring the tainted metal. It takes too long to cook. And like I said, these are just to get the slots not used. I've been running derelicts, and you get a lot of these. So I'm getting them out of get a lot of this too, but it takes too long. That's going to take like 6-8 minutes probably. I'm not waiting around 8 minutes for something to refine. We do need a lot of wiring limbs, but we need them in the first star system before we warp, so we can't get those. That's not going to help. Let's bring some chromatic metal. Don't need to bring that much stuff. We're just going to bring, oh yeah, let's bring a whole bunch of oxygen. I don't know exactly what we need, but the more stuff we bring, the more prepared we are. Sort of the better. Condensed, yeah, we'll bring that too. We'll go to the starship and we'll bring some fuel from it. I can pack it back out. We'll just bring it all. Anything else on the starship I need to bring or want to bring? Oh, we are going to need some maps, but I don't have the maps that I want. Do I have any of the stuff we can cash in for maps? Nav data. No, I do not. Okay, so we can't buy maps with stuff here. We'll have to get some nav data on planets. That's fine. We need 5 waypoints, so we'll be getting some nav data. Anything we want to bring here? No, I don't want to use that. Pulse engine, hazard. I want these for outside the expedition. I'm going to save those. I think we're good to go. We've got our nanites here. Let's do it. Let's get started. It's been 10 minutes. Let's get in there. We got to do a warp to get our Corvette. We start with a freighter. This is a really cool expedition. I think we start on the freighter, which is fantastic. We don't need to worry about hazard protection, any of that stuff. Yeah, look at that. That's... Whoa, interesting voice modulation there. Hmm. All right. Got the shields. What does negative radiation and negative toxicity mean? And why is it negative 23 degrees Celsius on the bridge of my freighter? Expedition 2 Redux, Beachhead. Okay. Welcome home, Captain. Yeah, excellent. Ooh, I'm in first person mode. Interesting. Wait, do I have that hotkey still? No, I don't. There we go. There's me. Cool. What do we need to do? We need to repair our freighter. So repair vital systems. We need to go on a planet. We need to discover 3 creatures. I wrote this, like, most of this stuff down. Most of these things are install stuff on the freighter. If you see me skipping it, use the freighter to warp. Storage room, rendezvous. Stuff we need to do is stuff like this and that, these 2. Building, we're just going to do it as we get the parts from other rewards. Scanner room, etc. Here we go. We're going to need maps. We need to find a crashed pilot and help him. We need to find a freighter crash site. So we need some maps. Discover 13 plants or something we have to do. We have to walk on foot. We've already gone 19 units. 5 uncommon fish from ice worlds. 100,000 in our ship. That's a starship. Okay. 3 different environments. We need hot planets, cold planets, and dead planets. I already looked at it. We can target it like that. It tells you right there. I'm gonna go back to that one though. We need to destroy 50 asteroids, do 3 frigate missions, but we can cancel them and get the rewards. It's no problem. This is the whole reason this expedition is so vital. We get the Normandy that can't fail missions. You can send it out, it'll never get damaged, it'll always succeed by itself. 1 star on a 3-star mission, no problem. Normandy is the GOAT. So, there's our 5 waypoints I talked about. We need to get 5 milestone markers. Waypoint markers, sorry. We need to learn 6 words. We need to discover an ancient rune, another map, dig up 3 buried items. We can get lots of different stuff for that. I don't know if salvage data counts, but it should. We'll try it. It might just be buried. Well, we'll see when we're in game. Discover 8 systems. I don't know what that means. Do we have to find uncharted one? Like, do we have to find, like, literally uncharted? Or do we have to go to ones that other players haven't been to yet? Because that could be hard unless we rush this. We've only got 2 weeks to do this. And who knows what that means with HG? Because they round 10 days up to 2 weeks sometimes. So we need to be careful. And we need to sort of rush. There's our nanites. We need to get the 4th rendezvous. Final rendezvous. And then we get to see what these are. So yeah, we need to use the thing we got here, the historiographical dosimeter, and that will help us get these milestones unlocked. So who knows what they are? Not me. Other people? Probably. Okay, let's get repairing. Let's look at what we need for that. I also wrote that stuff down, but we're right here, so we'll take a peek. We need a wiring loom. We need 6 wiring looms, 2 magnetic resonators, 3 antimatter, no, 5 antimatter, and 2 antimatter housing. Chromatic metal, we technically have covered. We need 250, and we need 60. So that's 310. And we start with 340. That is not enough to make the antimatter that we need. We need 5 of these. So we need condensed carbon first of all, so we need chromatic metal of some kind. We do have stuff like this, and so far as I can see, we didn't need it, so we could steal that and put it in here and get our ferrite dust going. Oh, we have no fuel. All right, we got to get down to a planet. Let's do this. What do we got on the freighter? Some frost war. Oh, here's some carbon. No, in the corners. Where's the buttons? There's the button. Come on. Carbon. Carbon. And carbon. We should be able to get one more right here. Maybe even off of the door. Did I grab this? I did not. Here we go. Yeah, I'll put the chromatic metal and the gold in. Why not? Don't have that stuff. Okay. Now I can't accidentally use too much chromatic metal for making antimatter and stuff. We were gonna make... what's our fuel? In here. There we go.
Technology recharge.
Where's my... What are you talking about? Paraffinium turns into ferrite dust, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. Takes a minute, but we get 200 ferrite dust. That'll help us out. Let's get going. We have to deal with a shuttle. That's one of the reasons. Oh, hey, that's not too shabby. For a shuttle, it's not a tape measure. It's not a toilet paper roll. Oh, all right. It's not, you know, attractive, but it's not horrific. Like shuttles off. Oh, you know what? This is sort of neat. I've never seen a shuttle that looks like this, actually. And it's got really good up and down maneuverability for some reason. We're just coming here to land, basically. We could also get a peek at what we need here, because we need a lot of money, but we need to get to a planet to get money, because we've got nothing. We could sell carbon. We should have brought that with us. We're going to have to mine carbon off the planet now. Whoops. I forgot that harvesting plants on your freighter puts them into your freighter's inventory. Ooh, salvageable scrap. There's some free money. Desert planet. Didn't see anything else that looked bad. Didn't say activated copper, did it? Ooh, free landing site. Possible multi-tool. Let's take a peek. Nice flat open land here. I like that a lot. Get a couple 100 units. Alright, nothing to sneeze at here, but what do we got? C-class. Terrible. Okay. There's no nanites on the wall. We could look at what stuff's available here. Ferrite dust metal plating. We need magnetic resonators too, so we should keep an eye out for those. This guy might have components like that. I think. Components. Hermetic seal we don't need. Solar mirror we don't need. Oh, there's 2 pages. Oh, good. Oh, he's only got 1, and it's 17k. I don't know if we get the blueprints for those, so I don't know if we can make it or not. Let's see about some money. There we go. 5 minutes. Okay, we got to fly there. That's unfortunate. I don't think I'm going to be able to find this guy again to sell that. We'll have to go to the space station. But hey, free takeoff site is free takeoff site. Now, like I said, we need nanites, and we could easily do a zoology or 2. I didn't scan any creatures over there. So we could break this with our ship, maybe. Let's try that. We got something in there. Nah, let's just land. Didn't work. We brought oxygen, but we'll just grab it from this guy anyway for now. Alright, we need to open up this thing. Looks like we might have destroyed all of the guard parts, because it's just a salvage container left. So I want to look in the ship and see what else we got. Oh, no, nothing, just the stuff from the ground. Okay, it was just by itself. Doesn't say how much they're worth here. We'll have to go to the station to see. We have... how many? 2 out of 7 animals here. Let's take a peek. Any... ooh, no, you shouldn't be. No, nothing underground. We got a daytime bird, but the rest we could find at night. Alright, let's look around for more animals. Ooh, there's a big dinosaur. And we're also looking for more of these. Now apparently these are not counting for our, ooh, there we go. Also 5 minutes away, 700 units away. That's much closer. There's our 3 new species. Oh yeah, we also have to scan plants. Did we go over that one? Let's start scanning some plants, if we can see any on this desert. Unfortunately, these guys don't count no more. I don't think Encino cactus counts anymore either. Mineral. Mineral, I'm gonna scan it. It's Encino cactus, that doesn't count. Alright, this is a bad planet for scanning plants. That's true. Alright, let's go to our marked salvage container, get some money. See if we could find the other nighttime creatures, or anytime creatures. Oh, we're gonna need fuel. Let's collect some rewards. Let's see what we got. Minotaur. Didn't help. Band, hazard protection, that's good. Mining beam upgrade. Powerful though, that's just A class, right? Yeah, we'll sell that. That's some nanites we can make. I'm going to install this in a super slot because it'll go from 2%. Ooh, that's amazing. This is near top. I think 11% is the top you can get in the next class. But if you put it here, no matter what you get, it'll be in the 30s. So 38 is pretty good on everything. Ow. Didn't see the snappy plants. 2 of them there. We got double hit. Oh, we definitely could have broke this one with our ship. It's like out of the ground. You know what, guys? You get out of here. Ooh, we might get a very valuable item here. We don't even have to sell the Corvette parts for money this way. Oh, there's another. No, that's it. Okay. Didn't check for inventory spots, but yep, that's an epic item. That is 6 of 7, so we just need the diurnal bird. Oh, is there another one under the ground there too? You know, we're here. What time is it? Midnight? Not even midnight. I can't really see in there. We have the marker to build the Corvette. We don't have to for the expedition that I know of. This is just an uncommon, I think. Yeah, we didn't get anything to pop up there. Okay, I say we go to the daytime side and waste even more launch fuel. I can't tell which way the sun is going, but I can see that it's on the bottom side of that planet right there. Yeah, we got storms pretty much everywhere. I don't know if we have water, can't tell. We just need to scan a bird, we get free nanites. What could be easier? Great, launch tester's at 67%. We don't have anything to fill it up with anyway. I'm not seeing any flyers. What time is it? It's 10 in the morning where we are. Let's grab some condensed carbon. Apparently we start with an advanced mining beam. That's fantastic. You almost never do. There's some plants. We need to scan plants. We need, that's a mineral. We need a lot of plants, so like 13 or something. We should look. That's a mineral. Oh, hey, more ferrite dust. Look at this. Probably one of the best sorts of ferrite dust on the planet. Well, actually, no, there's lots of rocks on this desert. But on most planets, there's a lot of ferrite dust in those. Let's get ours out. Put that in. Birds? Anywhere? Nothing? Really? Let's go for a bit of a walk then. I saw some red crystals. We'll go get them. And maybe other fauna will spawn in over here. Refiner's done. Lots of bugs. Who would have thought a bird would be the hard animal? You know what? KJ would. Oh, hey. Got a bird stuck in the ground there? Perfect. Perfect. It's not that many nanites. 2,000 almost. Pretty good. I'll take it. Okay, let's get to the space station and start refining some stuff. Not refining, repairing some stuff on the freighter if we can. In fact, we need 2 of those. We'll make them now. We need antimatter. Oh, chromatic metal. Before we go, I didn't check if we can buy it. We have a backpack refiner though. So we can probably get something from somebody on the space station. You know what? Yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah, we have some money for nanites. We can buy C-class weapons upgrades and turn them into cadmium. Let's get some of this for launch fuel. I think launch fuel is a reward for something. Maybe repairing our freighter. But we're gonna need some before that. Did we get a crystal yet? There we go. Thank you. Hey, we've got a pretty good mining beam set up. Like, I'm holding it down. We should have overheated on a normal expedition start. They give you a really great character. Oh, we need 6 words. Let's take a minute to learn Gek. Gek word for Gek. You've learned the Gek word for Gek. Now we're going to a space station right now, so we could pretty quickly learn the other 5 words we need there. Nope, nope, target the space station, please. Hmm. 6 wiring looms, I think. Have no idea how much that costs. Probably be 50, 60,000, 70,000 each. I don't really buy wiring looms a lot. You get them when you uninstall some. Oh, hey, yeah. Well, let's look here first, actually. See what they cost. And see if there's metal for sale. No solar metals. Wiring looms are 58,000, so yeah, 60,000 a piece. Purple and green multi-tool, don't need that. Ship. Hello. We'll also look for this. Perfect. Cyclotron should do. It's pretty cheap. I don't know how much it gives us though. Let's do 2 of those. Just hover over it to make sure. 125 cadmium, yes. So dismantle. Oh, that's for the multi. What did I buy? Install? Yeah, that's weird. There we go. This can go into here. That'll get us the metal. Oh, we've got stuff in there, right? Get us the metal we need. Let's sell our parts and get our wiring looms, and we will warp away next time, hopefully. So I don't need that. 750,000. Boom. 350,000 for a basic part. 700,000 for 2 of these. I'll keep the halves, even though that's a lot of money. Where was the item that I wanted to sell for money? This. 2.2 million. There we go. Oh, I hate that landing bay. It's my least favorite. It's hard to use. It can look cool, but that's about all it's got going for it. Okay. That's all we got out of that was 125. We might need more than that even. We need 6 of these, right? 5 of these. We can only make 5. So we'll check. 2 here, 3 there. That's perfect. That was exactly perfect. Magnetic resonators are for sale on the planet. Are they for sale here? Not from them. We're going to check the pilots between episodes, and we'll come back next time. But until next time, have a good time.